The latest Housing Insight Report from Propertymark depicts a stable and robust lettings market in the UK. This is a monthly report which compiles data from Propertymark's almost 18,000 members across the UK to give a very accurate impression of what's going on in the lettings market at the moment. So let's have a slightly closer look. Well, firstly, on the issue of tenant demand, this is described in the report as robust. In other words, we've become accustomed to seeing overwhelming demand from tenants month on month, really as far back as I can remember now, and that has not changed. The information provided by Propertymark's agents across the UK suggests that on average 106 new home seekers registered with each letting agent across the country last month. So that's 106 new people month on month registering to find new rental homes. Well, when we compare that to demand, we're going to see that there is an overwhelming imbalance. But first of all, to finish off that point about tenant demand, it's worth noting that that is an increase from the last few months. In December, we were down to about 64 new applicants registering with each letting agent, but also compared to March 2022, the figure is higher. So demand from tenants has not stopped increasing. So now over to property supply to the market. Well, this is described in the report as stable, but it's worth noting that the figure of new properties coming to the market in the last month on average is 10 properties per branch. Now, when we compare those figures, it doesn't take a mathematical genius to work out that this is about 10 new applicants registering with each letting agent per property that's going onto the market. So we're still seeing that overwhelming imbalance between supply and demand. Well, next we're going to see what that's done to rents. So anyone who knows anything about supply and demand will know that when there is an imbalance, it will drive up the cost of anything, really, and that's no different with rents. So the report does note that rents have edged up again in the last month, with 58% of people contributing data to the report noting that on average rents have increased month on month. And I think we're only going to see that continue and probably increase as the year goes on and we hit the peak summer market. This is all very neatly summarised by Nathan Emerson, Propertymark's CEO, who says the issue of undersupply remains with no movement seen in the number of properties available to rent. This translates to an average of 10 prospective tenants registering per available property. So that's the picture across the UK. I'll be back in a couple of weeks with an update at the end of the month as to exactly what's been happening here in Bath. I'll see you then.